What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of the Montpellier project. We are back on FM19, Football Manager 2019. Of course, today's video is sponsored by Football Manager, so kudos to them. And if you guys want to download it, a link will be in the description below. Now, I have played through the pre-season friendlies. We are almost at our first game. It is going to be at home, and today is going to be the first couple of games. Maybe the first 3 games, depends on how long the video gets to. I've actually picked some comments from from the comment section, of course, and obviously for you guys that are FM pros, there's a lot I do wrong, right? And so what I just want to suggest to you guys first and foremost is if there's something that you see that's going wrong for me or in my game somewhere, some way, somehow, just say, hey man, do this and it'll make your life a million times easier. I'm open to that. So PSG beat SM Kane, Rabiot, Cavani with 2, and Oniangui putting PSG top of the table on the early kickoff. So yeah, pick some comments, reading through the comments a lot. Obviously, but like I haven't played Football Manager in depth since FM, I want to say like 12, FM 11, 12. Like FM 08 was the game, and FM 09 and FM 10 were the games that I played like super detailed. But it was definitely FM kind of like 12, 13 that I really slowed down on playing the game deep. Having not played it for too much, I played it last year a little bit. I actually had a channel, FIFA FM 15. We had a channel where it was dedicated to Football Manager, and that went down really well as well. And this game, after just between this video and the last video, I familiarized myself with the interface a little bit, but it is just so incredible. And what I say here, I don't expect to be taken as a detriment to this game, because it's not. But this game is so detailed that it is very difficult as a relatively new player back to a franchise that I haven't been on for a few years to absorb everything straight away. And so that's why I say to you guys, if there are things that you can see that you're just like, hey dude, just do this and it's going to be a million times better for you, just tell me that. Just tell me that. Somebody actually said you should try changing like the positions and stuff and how they interact to get the best out of the players. Whilst that sounds great, I actually don't have, I'm going to go for attack instead of support on him. I don't have like too many players available. I've actually got some of these injuries here, these two specifically for Lasne and Mollet, came in the very last game. And in fact, Aguilar, the right back, is still injured. I'd prefer not to play him if I could get away with it. So we'll play Samba. Samba not quite sharp enough for the match. Got good match fitness, but not really sharp. But we've worked through the... where is the schedule? We've worked through the friendlies. Obviously, we played a couple of these on stream. Then we beat Bucaspor 4-0. We lost the testimonial to Monaco. I beat Stade Montois 4-1 and El Dents 5-0. So, you know, we've been kind of like going through things, getting things all set up and getting ourselves into the right areas at the right times. And so into the comments. The first comment is from FPL Center. Of course, thank you very much for... hold on, let me... so we want to be passionate. Come on, lads. Show me what you can do. Let's go. Come on. Let's see what we can do. I've also got the highlights changed just to the 2D pitch. I personally prefer and love the 2D pitch. So if you guys like the 3D stuff, maybe we could talk about that for a future video, but I really love the 2D stuff. He says, nice one. What do you think of the game? I won the Premier League with West Ham in the first season in the beta. Finding it much tougher with the new Cardiff save now, though. What do I think of this game? This game is absolutely outrageous. It is amazing in every sense of the word. As I was just explaining, however, it is so deep. You know, it is so deep. It is so difficult to just keep on top of. Don't let him score off the bat. 18 minutes in, we're 1-0 down. It's just so deep, and like I just remember it being far more simple. So I'm going to have to catch up real quick for this series. Obviously, I want to give Montpellier the best chance of finishing high up in the league as I can. We're going to do our best there, which means basically every episode I should be far more engaged and understanding of the user interface and how the game just in general works. Obviously, as I say, I haven't played this game for a long time. And so coming back, it's kind of like a wake-up call and a bit of a shock. Come on, boys. Oh, let's go. 1-1, the deflection. Sambia is not going to get credit for the goal. I thought he was, but no, it's Seaman with the OG. I'll take that. Back on terms with Dijon there. Another thing that I was looking at during the friendlies was the amount of tactical changes you can make on the fly, on a whim, is crazy. It's crazy. We're actually dominating this game. I don't want to change anything right now because we're in a good spot. I feel like we can get the team talk right. Let's give an aggressive get out there. Oh no, I don't want to be aggressive there. We're the better team here. Yeah, we are the better team. So hopefully these guys will go out and win the game here today. But yeah, let me get the match. Oh, I don't want match information on the 2D box. I want this kind of. But yeah, we're dominating. We've got much better possession. More shots. Well, actually, the shots are even now. But yeah, this game is absolutely phenomenal. And for those of you that are Football Manager fans, as I say, for those of you that have been playing this game a lot, Tavares is in here. Come on, close him down. Good save. For those of you that have been playing for a long time, if there are some obvious things, and I don't necessarily just mean with, oh, you should do this with your tactics or whatever, but if there are some obvious things with regards to, let's start thinking about, let's watch this highlight out, and then we're going to think about making a sub. You know, if there's some obvious things regards to user interface opportunities I could have, like looking at someone's recent form or someone's potential, looking at stat growth, like however you have it set up, just recommend stuff to me down below. I can actually see we're giving the ball up a lot in midfield right here. This is not good. Maybe I just need to change my midfielders out here. So this guy is a little bit low. We're going to bring in Letalak. I don't really think I don't have any attacking midfielders in the center. We're going to bring the striker on. I want to go into like my main tactics and switch around the cam to become a striker so that we play with two up top for the last 20 minutes essentially. How do I do that? Team instructions, no. Can I move it there? No. It's not here either. Positive. Oh, that's like the game setting, isn't it? Tactics. Here we go. So I want to move this guy up top here and play two strikers for the final 30 minutes of the game. See if we can. We've actually started losing the fight, the battle this second half. So, you know, 1-1 in our first game wouldn't be the end of the world. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But I would like to kick off things with a win. Our possession is definitely good enough. If we've got a shout here, let me give a shout. Let me give an encourage shout. Did I pause it? I did pause it. And I also want to. I kind of want to go. Is there a way to like put on the fly tactics? No, I haven't really set up my match plans. Here we go though. 85th minute. We've got a chance unless we get counted here. Ball on the top right of the box. Sambia with the ball. Obviously got the goal or the deflected goal that helped us out initially. Can he get a good cross in? Sambia down the right. Into Letalak. To Skuletic. Skuletic to Pires. I don't like this because if they win the ball, they got a 2v2. Letalak again. And here it is. The counter. This is exactly what I was worried for. It's not. No real chance has come from this highlight yet. So that surely can't be it. Just a bit of play around the box. Hopefully we don't lose possession of the ball either. That's a great ball in. And we got a through there. Butuba is through on goal. Can he get a good cross in? He's beating the defender. He whips it in. Oh, it's off the post. Oh, what a chance to win the game. And now with 2 minutes left, don't do me dirty, game. Get it out. No. Oh, good block. No, don't let him score from there. Come on now. He's outside the box. We can't be conceding from there. Surely not. Yes, it's gone wide. We could have won it right there. We could have lost it. That was unlucky, and it looks like we're going to get a draw in our very first game. The goalkeeper's going to kick this one up the field, and indeed we are going to get a draw. That is, I mean, the Laurent Gauthier says, well, I'm pleased to be on target with my prediction today, and you've got to say that both sets of supporters will probably accept that a draw was always the most likely result too. Maybe so, but I mean, Dijon had a lot of shots in the second half. We was dominating in the first half. We had a lot of possession. I don't know how to improve on that. I don't know how to turn my possession into chances. Definitely something I need to look at and work on in the very near future. So for the team talk, let's give a passionate. I'm happy. There were some positives as well, and everyone's happy. Happy days. Very delighted with that. I think I was happy. They were happy. Everyone in general was happy. Skuletic makes his debut. I've got a few injured players. Like my star man is pretty much on the bench at the moment because he's injured. But into the next comment we go, guys, and Gretch says, I'd much prefer watch you play FM over FIFA. Please keep this going. On that note, this is a 7-part mini-series that I'm going to bring you guys from Football Manager. Once once the mini-series is finished and we're done, if you guys are loving this series and you want to see more, we absolutely will continue with Montpellier and see what we can do with them. One of the things that I love to do on Football Manager specifically is take a team and just make it my own, not over 1 or 2 seasons, but over 10 or 15 or 20 seasons, you know? So here we go in the post-match report. Lecomte put in a good performance. Obviously, he's one of our better players. Montpellier player looked good. Lebord didn't play well. Isn't he the right wing, the right forward, Lebord? Where was he playing? Oh, he was actually playing up front this game. Fair enough. But it's not bad. It's not bad at all. We had a lot of possession, a lot less shots on target, but a lot of possession. And then our next game, guys, is going to be against Amiens SC. And where are they on the table? So the competition's here. So Amiens, did they win their first game? They also drew their first game without scoring. So, oh no, wait, that doesn't necessarily mean that they didn't score. They just have a goal difference of 0-0 as well. So yeah, well, we drew 1-1. Hopefully we can take this as a victory into the next game. So I'm going to skip through, guys, until the next game, and I will see you there. All right, guys, so we are back with our second game of the episode. We are obviously playing against Amiens SC. It looks like they drew with Lyon, is that correct? We might be in for a bit of trouble here. One of the comments from the videos was from Ramon, says, I want to play direct quick football, which is something that I said, and I then proceeded to select the extreme possession tactic. One of the stumbling blocks that I've had with this game is the just wealth and depth of tactical options. And to that note, the next comment was from Life Hate PWN. He says, Nep, fix your player roles before a game. It matters a lot if they're played on the correct role, not only position. And whilst I do know that, and I did know that, I was always trying to make the team and then put the players in that fit what I wanted to do with the team, because I don't think it would make sense, for example, to have 2 CDMs in my 4-2-3-1 that are going to both be basically be playing conflicting roles for how I want to play. Like if I'm sitting there saying, hey guys, let's play aggressive attacking football, and then set them both in roles of deep lying playmakers, that's not really going to work out well for us. So I need to find a good balance and make sure the right thing's the right thing. We'll see how it goes, over the next few episodes. Obviously, at the end of this episode, we're going to play this game here today, and then we're going to play the next game as well, and we'll finish on the episode on 3 games. If we're losing, that's sad. If we're winning, I'm hoping we get some of our fitter players back here and some of our better players back here. If we're losing, obviously that's sad. But if we're winning games, maybe we'll carry on like that. So we have got Amiens SC here today. They are favourites to win. Recent form is too early to tell. They played a 4-2-3-1 wide, so do we. They got a suspension and a couple of injuries, and I've still got 2 injuries. So my 2 of my big players are actually out of the team right now, although we've got a few players back with a little bit of match fitness there. Sambia had a good game last game. Do I really want to take him out? Is Aguilar that good? Is Aguilar so much better? We're going to put him down as a wing back as well, an automatic wing back. As you can see, I'm playing a 4-2-3-1. I don't really have good CDMs. Do I have a better CDM? In fact, we could bring him on. Let's pop him in here. Does he actually play as a CDM role? He doesn't. So we'll bring our man back in. He's a little bit of a better player for that position. And we don't even have like a great cam either. Perhaps, I'd say perhaps I should go into a 4-2-2 or 4-4-2. But the problem is when we switched in the last game and put that cam up at striker, that's when we really started suffering. That's when we just had no more chances. Let's give the fans something to cheer. Let's just see how it goes. Let's try our best. Let's do our best, and let's see if we can get a win here. Even to the point where, obviously, on this game now, like even during each game, you can micromanage this game to such a high degree through the way you play, your team instructions, your opposition's team instructions, the manager shouts that you can give, your game plans, and so on and so forth. Is that gone in? He's cleared it off the line. He's cleared it off the line. That's outrageous. That's unlucky. That is. They've already got 2. Oh no, we've got 2 yellows. Ooh, Letalak and Mendes need to calm down just a little. We're controlling the game again, though. I do like the formation that we've set up and the way we're playing football. Obviously, in the first game, we controlled the play pretty well for most of it. Oh, that's an effort, just over the bar. See, what I want to do is just immediately tell him, hey, stop doing that. I also want to take off Ooh, they're going to score here, aren't they? I want to take... Is that going to go in? I think I've just ruined the goal there. I want to take this guy. I don't have a right midfielder. It's really not working out for me quite well playing this formation because I don't have the players to available to do it. And they have scored. So Amiens have got the first goal of the game. Doesn't matter, though. We conceded first... Oh, wait, VAR? That's what's up. VAR is on board, boys. VAR disallowing the goal. There we go. And maybe we can actually fire back. Good ball in from Butuba. He's going to get another shot, another bite of the cherries. Straight in. Oh, he had so many options there, man. He could have threaded that in. This is a very open, very wild game. But once again, we are dominating possession. And that is now leading to very, very many key highlight chances. Letalak on the edge of the box. What a finish. Damien Letalak with a banger from the edge of the box. Maybe keeping the injured player on is going to be okay after all. I don't like changing the tactic. Kamara is doing all right. I might bring the right back on. I might bring Sambia on at right wing. Gedus has accomplished cross of the ball. He must be closed down. Yeah, we can close him down. That's not a problem. On the stroke of half time now, we've got another key highlight here. Hopefully this is not a counter-attack. Dolly has picked up the ball into Kamara again. Kamara back to Dolly. We've got some space on number 14 inside. Kamara's picked the ball up again. There's the space finally found for Letalak. He's not got too many options. He got closed down quite quickly. This is a great move, though. And Dolly shoots and the rebound. Oh, what a save. That should have been two. He's fired it straight at the goalkeeper. And into the second half, we've actually got another chance from the corner on the stroke of half time. It goes deep and Gutner picks up the ball. Why would you show? Oh, this is actually a highlight. Was that the highlight? Was the key highlight the corner? I don't think so. There's a chance here still. Aguilar picks up the loose ball. We've still got a minute before it's half time yet. Butuba down the left-hand side after taking that corner. Oyongo's coming down the left-hand side as well. He's got space and choices inside. Letalak has got a lot of options. Skiri on the edge of the box. He's got two players inside the box he could have fired that into. Is he going to play it in the box or not? Letalak again into Dolly. This is some great play. Can we actually get an end product from this chance? Oyongo on the ball. Again, Letalak is getting involved in every move. We're not concisive enough. That is a hell of a shot and a hell of a save. We're not going to score off of this corner, I'm sure, as well. I'm pretty sure that was what the key highlight was there, the shot from Dolly. We're not... I want them to drive a bit more. I want them to get in. Basically, that's exactly that. I want them to drive a little bit more. So let's go for the team talk. I'm pleased with how things are going. Very pleased. Let me get into the tactics. I want this guy here. How do I set his personal tactics? So I want to add something for him. Edit. See, I've got shoot less often on him. I actually don't want him to shoot less often. I want him to shoot more often. How do I tell him to shoot more often? Is that because of the advanced playmaker role that he's in? Let's make him as a shadow striker. Get further forward, take more risk, dribble more, absolutely, and then shoot more often. Because he has been in a lot of good positions. Not even really for Dolly. Letalak has been in a lot of good positions as well. So for the rest of this game, I want Letalak to shoot more often as well. And see if we can start getting a few more attacks down. Now, I am going to take off Kamara down that right-hand side, and we're going to bring on Sambia. I know he's not a good right wing, and I'm sure this is going to have devastating effects on the team, but I'd prefer not to play an injured player. So we're 1-0 to the good on the stroke of half-time. We have absolutely dominated this game. Let's see if we can carry this on. Ganso there with the ball for Morange. Our team is set up really well. We've got a really strong squad, a strong 11. That's a terrible ball, though, to Kraft. Is this going to be a counter for them, or is this going to be a counter for us? I think because the possession's already turned over twice, this is going to be their chance. There's a lot of space down this left-hand side, and there is exactly where that space is. Morange with the ball again, although Sambia coming on in that right wing role, picks up the loose ball. We don't really have much options on unless we get a few quick passes down to that left-hand side. Number 12 is wide open. Dolly here picks up the loose ball. It's been a mess of an exchange so far. I can feel myself screwing this up. Yeah, there it is. And now that number 10 is going to be cleaned through. I can see the run already. Number 9 down the right-hand side, Otero. He's got a ball in. There's 3-on-3. Keane's there. Number 10, he puts it wide, and we have got away with that. That is a blessing right there, guys. That could have been absolutely hideous. An absolutely terrible chance. But Butuba with the ball. He's got some great... Oh, wow. Shaqiri should have scored there. Butuba has got some absolutely spectacular free kicks. His set pieces are just brilliant. He's been in the friendlies that you guys didn't see. Batuba was the cause of so many goals from free kicks, pumping them into the box and us getting the headers on them. Right, it's time to make a few more changes here. Let's bring on Delort for Laborde. What do we got? So Letelec's playing well. How's the fitness for these players? So I don't have a centre. Oh, I do have a centre midfield. Let's bring on Pires for Shaqiri. A little bit of fitness in there. Pires for Shaqiri. There we go. And we'll confirm that and we'll get him in there. And based on the match stats, I would be quite disappointed if we throw this away. But considering Amiens were favourites to win this game and we're away from home, if we do walk away with a draw out of this game, it won't be the end of the world. But if we do want to make sure we get into that kind of like top 3, top 4 slot, we're going to have to win these games that we're dominating. And in fact, it's probably the point now where we should play time waste, a slower tempo, shorter passing, play for set pieces, and just go narrow and keep the ball. Let's just try and grind out these last 13 minutes. Let's just, obviously this highlight might say otherwise. If this is 1-1, then that could be quite bad. But Delort into Sambia, obviously our right back on as a right wing. He's got space down the right side. Is that going to be a corner? The goalkeeper screws the chance, and it's gone out for a throw-in. So now I should hopefully see us hold a lot more possession and just burn this clock. 7 minutes left, 5 minutes left. This is more like it, boys. So we're up to 64% possession, 2 minutes left, and unless they score off of their final attack here, that has been a fantastic managerial change. Absolutely beautiful there, unless this goes in. Oh my God, it is, isn't it? Oh, he's headed it over. Thank God for that. So they had one more chance in the last 15 minutes. I'm delighted with that. I think we did well to see this game out, and it actually felt good back in the manager hotspot, making some tactical changes. Look at Kozra, he's just standing still. He's all about that life. He's like, yeah, we're going to take this win. These guys are time wasting to the max, and I love it. Sambia there on the ball into Dolly. And ref's going to blow up full time any time now. As soon as the possession's turned over, that should be game over. And there we go. We get a huge victory there, guys. Huge victory, actually. I must admit that I personally had this one down as a draw. Still, I've been proved wrong, and Montpellier have come away with a result that they will be delighted with, and we are delighted with that because that was a fantastic, fantastic game. So we're going to give a passionate, well done, lads. That was a good win for us, and this is the start to a good season. 4 points off the bat. We're up into 4th place. We want to get into the top 3, I think, which is the Champions League positions there. But what a great start. What an absolutely fantastic start there. So we've got Kamara out for a couple of days. I am going to have to get together a second tactic that's going to be a bit more 4-4-2 or 4-2-2-2. We have a distinct lack of wingers in the club right now, and it's a bit of a problem. So if we can't get the injured players back in time, it is going to be a little bit more of an issue than I would like it to be. Rosetto pleased by the Talek performance. Yes, indeed. Why not? And why not? Amiens SC in disallowed goal controversy. Hey, it went to VAR. Hey, you can't be upset with that. That's not my fault. That's the VAR's fault. If they got it wrong, they got it wrong. But yeah, wait, do I actually not have any wingers? Wow, I am playing. I tell you what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for Mollet to get back because he can play in at cam, and that frees up then Dolly, who can play left wing and right wing, and that gives us a bit more protection there. And if needs to be, Oyongo can come out onto the left-hand side as well. But guys, I'm going to fast forward into the next game, the third and final game of the episode. I will be right back. All right, guys, we are back. We are on the match preview day. Obviously, Saint-Etienne have actually had a good start to the season as well, winning 1 and losing 1 from their first 2. Is that a good start? I don't know if that's necessarily a good start. PSG win 1-0 with Suso coming in for them. But Montpellier versus Saint-Etienne. Saint-Etienne are favourites again, even though they're away from home, which means we could be in a bit of trouble here. We're slight underdogs, even though we have a home advantage according to Planet Football. Let's hope that Planet Football don't know what they're talking about and that we can get ourselves another victory. The team is looking good right now. The team is looking strong. The training report has been good. A few players have progressed very, very well over the last few months, actually, over the off-season. So I'm really happy with how that's going. If we can actually come away with a draw here, I don't think 1 win and 2 draws would be too disappointing for us for our first 3 games. Obviously, if we lose, it'll be a bit sad. It would be, it'd be nice to end this episode off with just some good victories and a lot of points, essentially. Let's have a look at our team, though, before we go and get into the game. So we've got an injured right back, so we are actually going to bring back on Sambia there. He can come on. Sadly, I just don't have Past fitness test recommended. I'm going to put Lasney on the bench. Delort's right. My team is really good for match sharpness and for match fitness. The team is on point. The bench needs a little bit of sharpness, actually. Perez is doing okay. I've got to get these guys into the reserve games and on as a sub a bit. But this team is looking all right. You know, we've got the best that we can get out of this. I think advanced playmaker is still good. So we're just going to have to hope that this team can perform well. I don't really want to like be forcing formation changes left, right, and centre just because of a couple of injuries. I'd rather see it out with the players that we've got available. So for the team talk, I just want to give another passionate go out there and give the fans their money worth. Just go out and impress me. That's all. A couple of them motivated and gained confidence. We should be confident as well. We've been playing well. So we're in the blue kits, or the orange and blue, and Saint-Etienne are in the white kits on this occasion. And once again, we're just going to try and game manage here. You know, we're getting dominated for possession early on, so that's the first, and that already is going to be bad news for the squad. Dolly here though on the ball. He's got a lot of space inside into Latalak, who shoots. Oh, what a banger! He scored for us in the last game. He's scored for us in this game. That is a sensational goal. What's crazy is I want to kind of just give them already a little bit of sometimes time wasting. You know, I know we're only 13 minutes in. I don't know the difference between what sometimes and never means in this game. You know, I don't know if it's too early and I'm going to end up like getting big issues on this one. But with a 1-0 lead very early on, unless we concede here, or it's off the bar, it's ended up finding its way in. And let's get this time wasting back down to never. It did all right. We got 10 minutes of not conceding. But hey, we're putting up a good fight. We're getting a few shots, but we're generally getting outclassed in this game. You can see there by the match stats. Shots on target. A lot of fouls actually from Saint-Etienne. We just got to hope that we can capitalise on when we do have possession. And the possession has turned around massively over the last like 20 minutes or so, to the point where we're now controlling the game. And we're going to go into the half at 1-1. That's not bad at all. We're up to 6th in the table as well, which is nice. Have hardly conceded any free kicks in promising areas. Struggled for possession in the opposition's half. Poor shots to touches ratio in the penalty area. How do I utilise this information to my best, guys? How do I take this information? And if you guys could help me in the comment section for the next video, how could I take this information? Let's give him some of that. Yeah, how do I take that information and improve on that to actually help the team? Or is it not worth micromanaging the game, each game, to that degree? You know, if you could say to me, don't even worry about that because you're just going to end up causing yourself more harm than good by tinkering too much, no problem. If you're of the mindset of just get a plan and stick to it, no problem. Sadly, they've got a through ball here. Kazri, Mendes has blocked him off nicely there. Mendes is going to get I don't like having the ball here. Not when there's a highlight. Mendes is like casually getting to the ball. Dangerous passes from the players. If I lose possession here, this is going to be a goal for Saint-Etienne. However, yep, there it is. Debussy's stolen in with the ball. Hamouma on the right-hand side. Saint-Etienne, thinking about the players that Saint-Etienne have, they have actually got a considerably better team than us. And this is going to be their chance. This is going to be their highlight. Hamouma here down the right-hand side, of course, got team of the season last year. And Via, great French CDM. Colo out on the left-hand side. What a ball. Great ball in field. It's good out. Oh, it's deflected in for an own goal. Oh, no, wait. Kazri got credited that. Fair enough. Fair enough indeed. We need to go slightly higher tempo now, and I actually want I want to play a little bit longer passing. I don't want that short possession based play. We just need to get in there and try and get a goal back right now, and it doesn't look likely. 2-1 down, corner comes in. Diuse on the edge of the box, back out to Cabella, another great player in the Saint-Etienne squad. He's brought down. Is that a penalty or is that on the edge of the box? Don't be a pen. Surely that was outside the box, ref. Dive anyway. Yeah, go to VAR. Oh, he's actually going to VAR to check if that was inside the box or outside the box, isn't he? For me, that was outside the box. That looked outside for me. Ref, come on now. Don't leave me waiting like this, bro. Happened outside the box. I knew it. I could sense it. It's a free kick only. No penalty here. Are they going to score from the free kick, though? Or is this going to be a let-off for us? Ball comes in. Lecomte gathers cleanly. So for 30 minutes, guys, we've got time. We've got a chance to get back into this game. We haven't really created many opportunities. We've held the ball quite well. I would like to hope that we can get one more chance here and make a good change. Let's get some changes made in the back line. Let's get Kozer off because of that yellow card. We don't want him to get sent off there in the late game. Let's bring Delort on again, and let's we'll save one sub. But I guess we're going to need to start throwing caution to the wind here. But Kolo with a free kick for Saint-Etienne. Ball goes out wide to Debuchy. He's got number 19 in acres of space. Saliba there down the right-hand side. They've got 3 men over on the box as well. Good cross in. Number 23's there. Kazri out. Hilton's going to pick up the loose ball. Atalak, who scored a wonder goal, clears the ball up to Delort on as a sub. Is he going to have a chance here? We are going to have a highlight here. Kamara with the ball from 30 yards out. Look, they got 7 men behind the ball. They're playing so defensively. I thought this was going to be my highlight. It's not. Monet Paquet gets put clean through on goal. What a save from Lecomte that is. He might have kept us in the game there, or at least with a chance of getting back into the game. I want to go very attacking now, guys. We're just going to have to get out there and see if we can get ourselves a goal in these final few minutes. Is there going to be another highlight for us or not? 2 minutes to go, 1 minute to go. That is sadly going to be it, guys. But we came up against a team far better than us. We scored a wonder goal. And I think it's a good start to the season. 3 games in, 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss. Not the end of the world, you know. And we're going to give them some of that as well. We're going to give them a, despite the result, I'm pleased with your performance. Wow, they all switched off. I did think that was a good performance, to be fair, from the boys. This, though, guys, is going to be the end of the episode for today. I will see you guys back in here in another 2 or 3 days for some more Football Manager. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.